Hello, curious explorers in the Knowledge Park. Have you noticed that computers and phones are becoming faster and more powerful at an amazing speed? This is not just a coincidence. For decades, the development of technology has followed a special observation known as Moore's Law. I invite everyone to discover what this rule is about and how it drives the digital revolution. In the picnic corner, I met Dog and Guinea Pig. Dog was sure that Moore's Law was a real law, made by the king of all computers. He said that the king ordered every new computer to be exactly twice as fast as the last one, and anyone who built a slower one would be sent to the dungeon. Guinea Pig, on the other hand, thought it was a rule that computers must grow. She believed that the more powerful a computer is, the bigger it must be, and imagined that the fastest computer in the world was the size of a mountain. I explained to them that Moore's Law is not a royal command or a rule about size. It is an observation about how quickly we can make the parts inside processors smaller, so we can fit more and more of them inside. On the walking path, I met Sparrow and Ladybug. Sparrow shared that his first phone could only make calls. His new phone, even though it is the same size, has a camera, maps, and can play music. Everything works much faster. Ladybug added that in the past, to build a simple website, she needed a big desktop computer. Now, she can make the same or even more complex websites on a small tablet that is thousands of times more powerful. I agreed with them that these are great examples. Moore's Law in practice means that in the same case, we can fit more and more computing power, which pushes technology forward. On the Viewpoint Hill, I met Parrot and Rat. I decided to check what they knew and asked them about Moore's Law. Parrot explained that it is an observation made by Gordon Moore, one of the founders of Intel. It says that the number of transistors in a chip doubles about every 2 years. Rat added that, although it is not a law of physics, but more of a prediction, for over half a century, the technology industry followed this trend. He also noticed that today we are getting close to the physical limits of making things smaller, and keeping up this pace is becoming harder. I praised them for their knowledge, saying that Moore's Law is a historical observation that has driven the digital revolution for decades. Dear researchers, today we learned about Moore's Law, a special rule that for over 50 years described how fast technology was developing. We understood that the number of transistors in processors doubling every 2 years made our devices more and more powerful. Even though this pace is slowing down now, the legacy of Moore's Law will always be a symbol of amazing progress in the world of computer science. See you again in the Knowledge Park.